welcome to Business Focus, a production of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Marlowe, and I am excited to welcome Michael Delpierre, CEO of Conversion Pipeline. Michael, thanks for being here.
Good morning, thank you.
Well, let's start off by talking about Conversion Pipeline and what it is that your company does.
Conversion Pipeline, we're an online marketing company, and what we focus on are small to medium-sized businesses that are looking to generate leads online, whether through the website, through search engine optimization, online advertising, pay-per-click, social media, and other means.
So you guys really run the gamut.
We do. Anything that deals with online marketing, we have sort of our fingers on the pulse. Typically in today's market, the majority of companies do utilize some form of online marketing. What we try and do is take more of a customized approach to understand what their needs are, what their objectives are, and then being able to fulfill them and in providing the right customized strategy for them.
And I really like your company's name. So tell me how you came up with that.
Right. So, in my previous life, I've had a lot of sales experience in conjunction with marketing. So from a sales standpoint, our sales managers just drilled it in our heads about our pipeline, our sales pipeline. And from a marketing standpoint, we care about the online conversions.
That's so critical.
It is. And that's, at the end of the day, it's all about lead generation for both, for sales as well as marketing. So I kind of merged those two together. So conversion pipeline is really stemmed from online conversions for the sales pipeline. Thus, I kind of merged it together.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Right.
I think it's good to have a name that sort of resonates with people.
No, it was good. It took me forever to come up with a name, and it was something I just kind of stumbled upon, and then it just stuck.
So it sounds like a really key feature of your business is personalizing, is looking at a customer. I'm sure before you dive into creating a plan, you look at what are they already doing and is it working or not?
Right. The biggest thing that we do for any company is first understand who they are and what they do. And above everything else is really the benefits of what they do. We believe in benefit-oriented marketing.
Okay.
And what we try and do is analyze where they're spending the money currently today, and as well as what we can propose to them and implement and execute. That's going to get them a better return on investment. At the end of the day, it's all about marketing dollars. Everyone's strained in today's economy and having a huge marketing budget. So we take whatever marketing budget we can and get them a better return on investment.
So break it down a little bit more, benefit-oriented marketing versus just, I think a lot of people sort of throw all the cards out there and see where they fall, but you're really looking at doing things specifically that will give them a return.
Right. Typically small to medium-sized businesses, what I call, it's called the spaghetti syndrome. They take spaghetti, just throw it up against the wall, and they're going to see what sticks. Well, we take a different approach. We use analytics from a website to tell us how people are using their website. And some websites function great, some websites not so great. And we come up with a detailed online marketing approach that utilizes all the different components at our disposal.
Well, I think everything has changed so quickly with online marketing. It's difficult for companies to sort of keep up with all these trends that are happening and look into the future and try to decide where to spend your dollars. So what do you see happening in the next 5 years with digital marketing?
I think that the irony with Facebook having their IPO today, and they're valued at close to $100 billion.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing. I don't think anyone could have ever seen that happening. So social media is probably the biggest foundation right now that marketers are just trying to understand how they can sort of utilize and capture their audience to be able to promote their products or services. So I think we're still at infancy. The other thing is with the way the search engines are changing their algorithms around fresh, relevant content. Businesses are going to have to really spend the time and energy on their websites and with content to be able to attract new users online.
Well, it's so competitive. There are so many more websites and so much more content out there. You really have to rise to the top.
That's true. And companies now have to really spend some time in detail to understand what best methods they can reach their audience, as well as where to spend those marketing dollars.
So what is one of the biggest mistakes that you see clients making when they first come to you? Is there one thing that seems to stand out?
The first thing is that they need to understand who their audience is and what are their triggers, what are their buying habits. And then I've seen a lot of companies really undervalue or not spend enough money on their website or enough money updating their website, which is crucial. Anybody can have a large budget, but if their website doesn't convert, it doesn't do them any good.
Well, your website is really the public face of your company. And
absolutely.
I can't tell you how many times I've gone to a website excited about a company and then you get there and think, oh my goodness.
Right, or you get to their news or blog section, they haven't done a blog post in 6 or 8 months or even a year. Then you're just like, well, wow, they're not really that active. And if they're not active or they don't spend enough money on their brand, they're probably not going to offer me a good service.
So you're really then working with those people to change the game plan and come up with a strategy that's going to give them a payback.
Right. Our approach is really marketing first. We have to focus on their brand and
Okay.
focus on their messaging, then be able to kind of lay out sort of a roadmap in terms of what they need to do now to be able to meet their objectives down the road.
So we're very excited on that note that you and your company are going to be leading a summer marketing series for us,
Right.
focusing on using digital media to get a return
Right.
on the time you're putting into it. So what can some of our members expect when they attend these workshops?
Yeah, we're very excited to be doing this with you. I think the biggest benefit they're going to get is real practical experience and implementation of how they can generate leads today. It's not a 101 level, seminar. It's going to be more of what they can apply today, whether it's through their website or online marketing, whether it's through Google AdWords or basic content development. That's going to help them, raise their company's online visibility and to be able to produce some of those online conversions, the leads.
Well, and we're really excited about this because it's a series. And oftentimes you go to a workshop and you think, that was wonderful, but I have more questions, or how can I connect this to that?
Right.
So this is neat because people can sign up for all three, sort of do a continuum.
No, that's true. And we had to break them up because there's such great topics of, search engine optimization, social media, and online advertising that we're going to give them enough in which they can actually go home and apply those changes to sort of help them, being able to produce these leads that they so need online.
Excellent. Well, we're very much looking forward to it, and thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Again, this has been Michael Del Pierre with Conversion Pipeline. I'm your host, Amy Marlowe.